Okay, look, I don't know how this is gonna look on the actual video, and this is gonna be cut up to all shit, but I'm just annoyed and angry, and I need to vent, and I'm going to vent to you because honestly, I need someone to hear me just at all. How YouTube's copyright thing is fucking broken. It's annoying to me as a reactor how some things can get copyright. Basically everything gets caught. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory. When I upload a reaction series for my Teacher Reacts thing that I do, almost every single time stuff gets copyright claimed, which is fine because I'm still able to show the video. I'm not making any money off of it because I don't want to make any money off of it half the time anyway. And if I was going to make something money off of it, it's almost always like a revenue sharing type thing. There are certain artists and whatnot that allow me to revenue share the stuff I get. And when I say revenue, it's like pennies, like 2 or 3 cents over the course of, because remember, I'm not super big. I have 1,600 subscribers and whatnot. Holy fuck, am I getting annoyed at like the blocks that I have to deal with. Back in the day, like all the Zodiac stuff that I did ended up getting blocked and whatnot and got taken down. Now, that is fine and dandy because that barely got any views anyway. I went ahead and deleted that off my channel, whatever. I'm not gonna sit there with a blocked video and whatnot. But more recently on my community tab, you probably noticed that my Enhypen listening party got blocked and it was dead. And I even said that, like, once again, I lost the fight with the copyright gods because apparently Enhypen's company wanted to strike down that video. Now, not give me a copyright strike, that's different. That's more of a serious thing, but copyright claim it enough to where they decide when you copyright claim something, they get to decide what happens with that video, whether or not they just want monetization to be turned off, or if they want all the monetization to them, or if they want everything to be turned off and it just be blocked. Well, unfortunately, Enhypen's company did block my listening party. Now, I was allowed to dispute that because technically what I was doing was fair use. The stuff that I do with the reactions and reviews and whatnot, especially the listening party, which is what I'm more annoyed about, it is a type of transformative content, if that makes sense. I am not just sitting there listening to a video in silence. I'm critiquing and deconstructing the music, and basically in that kind of scenario with the listening party, an AI is describing the video to me and what the meaning is of, and I'm trying to listen to the instrumental and to see if it matches the description. It's basically saying, hey, we're going to react to the song, but we're also going to review it, and does it give off that tone that it's supposed to give for this to be that type of song, or for this to be this type of meaning throughout the song. It works very well for the most part. We've done it a few times on my channel, and every single time I've done it, it works very well. I like having it as one long video. Now, obviously it got struck down by Enhypen, but I was allowed to dispute it. I disputed it under fair use. And when I did dispute it under fair use, the way that works is they get 30 days to respond to that and basically say, hey, yeah, that's fair use. You can use that, but I'm taking all the money from it. Or they'll be like, no, sorry, you're wrong, I'm right. Boom, you're not allowed to use that anymore. You might have noticed that the Enhypen video was back up on my channel for a couple days. And when it was back up on my channel for a couple days, I had a few people watch it and stuff like that. But also because it already had that stuff attached to it, like the copyright claim dispute stuff that was happening, it did not get pushed out as much as my other videos. The impressions were not as much, which means the algorithm basically said, hey, we're not going to show people that video. Sorry, you're gonna get like 5 views on it. And I'm like, but I like the video. I feel like other people should see it because I think this is a fun thing. And more importantly, I am not using that video as a way to substitute listening to a song. If you can listen to that, listen to those songs throughout that video without hearing my voice, that is just more power to you because my voice is annoying as fuck. Now, I disputed it, and of course, when it's being disputed, the visibility is allowed to be turned back on for that case, at least within those 30 days, so that way viewers can still listen to it even though it's not getting pushed out. So basically, they decided to come back like a week later, and they still shut down every single thing. Now, here's the thing, and this is the part that I know is annoying, and there was not a human to actually go through and listen to that stuff, because some of the stuff that was claimed on there was songs that I did not put in there. Like, for example, the English version of XO featuring Jake or whatever. I did not cover that song. It's not there, but is it copyright claiming that it's there? Sure, yeah, it is. Why? Might as well. Why not fucking do that if that's the case? So that's annoying. right? That's annoying because I lose a video for that. And I'm on my other screen right here. I'm kind of like getting an eye on stuff. I'll put videos and screenshots and whatever of the different things I'm talking about throughout this. I'm going to try to edit this down so that way you understand. But this brings me back to the next point, is that it was fair use. And this is something that is annoying to me because I know it's an automatic thing that's happening. And if I tried to dispute it even further, if I tried to appeal those copyright claims, not as a, hey, I own this stuff, but hey, I'm using it as a transformative work, I would get a copyright strike. And that's the annoying part about being a small YouTuber that does not have like any following whatsoever. I have a little following, but like compare that to the people with like millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers and stuff like that. To YouTube, I am nothing. And so I don't have the power to be able to withstand like having a copyright claim, a copyright strike on my channel, because one of those could lead to worse, could lead to my channel basically just being left in the dust. Now, I'm saying that because, fun fact, as we're doing this right now, as I'm talking to you right now, I found a workaround. And that workaround is taking that video that had all 8 songs or 7 songs that I went across and just splitting them up into individual reaction videos. Basically, I just cut them. I cut them and made them individual. So now when I label them, I'm going to label them part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Maybe I'll put them in their own playlist. I haven't decided that part yet. But the thing is, when I did that, guess what happened? Magically, by the YouTube algorithm gods or whatever, it decided to copyright claim them but not strike them down. Literally, it says, copyright protection content found, the owner allows the content to be used, even though it is the exact same content. It's the exact same thing. All I did was cut up the songs individually. Did I change anything about the way I was reacting or transforming the thing? No. But for some reason, because it's not one long video of me showing the album in full and showing my transformative content of that album, it happens to be, oh, it's in full, so we can't do it. But if it's individual, yeah, totally. It's just a reaction video. Haha, you're a small YouTuber, you're doing reaction stuff. It's so fucking annoying. And that's not the only reason why I wanted to go ahead and rant at you for a little bit. There's another video. You might have noticed that recently I did the pre-debut of a new group called ARRC or ARC. They had a song called Dummy, and I really enjoyed that song. I thought it was great. So in the most previous recording session that I did their actual debut. I believe it's called Sour and Sweet. And when I did that debut, once again, their company, ARRC's company, I think they're called ARC, they, did the whole copyright protected content, whatever, but they allowed it to be used. However, there's like 10 seconds in there that some random, I know it's Korean company because it came Korean words that came up, copyright claimed and blocked the video because of a 10-second part that, fun fact, is falsely claimed. The little claim reason that they got that said what the content was that I was supposedly using was literally, if I put it through Google Translate, was talking about like an episode of like Superman or something. It was something fucking weird. And of course, right now I will literally put what I'm showing so that way you can know what I'm talking about. And so what did I do for that case? Well, I disputed it again. I literally said, hey, this is not in my video. What now? And so now I'm in this scary point because it's been like 10 days. I still have 20 more days I have to wait. If they don't do anything within 20 more days, then it just goes away. But if they do say, hey, that's still there, what do? Do I clip out like a 10-second part of the video, even though it's a part of the song that I am talking about? And that would ruin my viewing pleasure for my 5-6 people that watch me. Or do I go ahead and appeal it when I know for certain I'm not using a movie clip in a reaction video? Any person with eyes can see that I'm not using a movie clip in a reaction video. That movie has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So if I appeal it, you know what's gonna happen? Well, hopefully a human looks at it and is like, hey, you're totally right, Ddog. Everything's totally fine. You're good. Boom, it's gone. But what happens when I get a copyright strike? And I went to YouTube. I went to the YouTube help center for their YouTube partner people like me, and I'm like, hey, I messaged them. I told them exactly everything of like, this is what they claimed it as. It's 10 seconds. If you look at those 10 seconds, it has nothing to do with what they claimed it. They do not own this thing. If you look at this with your eyes, you can clearly see this does not match it. It is a false claim. But they were like, oh, sorry, they claimed it. You can dispute it and whatever, and hopefully they let it go, but the power is in their hands. Okay, thanks, bye. And I'm like, the fuck? And then they're like, okay, you can appeal it. You can appeal it if they say that it's still their content. You are allowed to appeal it, but you are at risk of getting a copyright strike. Even though, like I said, any single person with eyes can look at that 10-second clip and notice that that's not the case. Now, I could do other things. I could delete the whole thing, re-upload it again, and hope and pray that it doesn't automatically get copyrighted claimed. But of that 10 seconds, and I'm trying to be very clear here, it's like 5 to 10 seconds. It's a random part of the music video that I'm watching, and that music video, if you've seen Sour and Sweet by ARRC, has nothing to do with Superman. It has nothing. There's no clips of TV show in that music video. Like, there's nothing. So why is YouTube stuff so damn frustrating on my part? Because as a content creator, a very, 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 very small content creator, but as a content creator, it's very disheartening to see how much as I can't do anything about stuff. And I don't care. And I want to make this very clear. I do not care when things get copyrighted, valid copyright claimed scenarios. I don't care about valid copyright claim scenarios because that is their right. But having stuff blocked for no reason, even though it's transformative content, is annoying as hell to me. When every single company allows it, including the same fucking companies in the different music videos. Why did my Enhypen XO video not get blocked then? Why did my Enhypen Brought the Heat Back video not get blocked then? Like, what in there is the reasoning behind it? Is it because it's one long video? Well, if that's the case, why is that a problem? It's just, it's so annoying. And I wanted to sit here and vent this because right now I'm literally looking at my YouTube studio where it has all the copyright stuff there, and it's showing me that it's all good to go now. I'm gonna go through all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these videos, and I'm gonna just have to, like, you know, all put them out today, all have them like linked to some random playlist all together, I guess, and have that be the way this goes. It's just, why is that the case? Why do we have to go through roundabout loopholes? Because YouTube's system is not favorable. And it's not even that it's not favorable. It's just straight up, if this is what you're doing, your system is broken. The logic is not there. And as a math teacher, logic is like the #1 thing. It's so annoying. So, sorry for this random video about me ranting. I haven't had a ranting like this in a while. I'll hopefully put like music under this or something. Maybe it's the fucking from the Enhypen songs. I still have those the instrumentals on my computer. It's just, why? Just why? I don't understand. I'd love to hear your comments below. If you actually watched me rant for however many, I've been recording for like 15 minutes, but who knows how long this is actually going to be. Please just subscribe if you want to, but more importantly, just comment. I want to know what you think about all this. Do you care? Like, there are some people in the reaction space, a K-tuber reaction person, where they usually like block half the video, blur it out and whatnot. And sometimes I have to do that if the video itself is blocked, but the audio isn't, which is fine. I get that. You want to go have people watch their own music video. I can understand that. But for me to have to like manipulate the viewing experience because something in the robot world of YouTube is fucking up, it is annoying. It is annoying to me. So that's all I have. I'm gonna go figure out about these 8 videos, how to even label them and whatnot, and I will see you all next time, I guess. Bye, everybody.